Well, looks like Legendary Pictures just dropped the teaser trailer for the upcoming MonsterVerse anime series, Skull Island. I can't wait to get my hands on this one, y'all. It's going to drop on Netflix, right? All the episodes, which we don't know how many there's going to be initially, but all the episodes are going to drop all at once. It's going to hit Netflix on June 22nd, so you got a little bit of time to maybe watch Kong Skull Island, because guess what, y'all? The upcoming Skull Island anime MonsterVerse, mini series that's coming out on Netflix, it's connected to the cinematic MonsterVerse, if you will. The Legendary Pictures, y'all, they just dropped the trailer. I mean, it looks good. It's drawn well. It's created by Netflix in conjunction with Legendary Television or Legendary Pictures, same studio that brought us, the Kong movies and what have you. And they're also going to be partnering with Powerhouse Animation, the same studio behind Castlevania and The Blood of Zeus. But this one kind of came out of nowhere, at least for us here at Unlimited Max, right? But initially taking a look at the trailer, I mean, I rocks with it. I mess with it. It's drawn well. It has all the core elements you would want in an anime, right? Like that stylistic, over-the-top action, or just that natural reaction that's typical in an anime from the characters who are just, who are just interacting with the environment or other, characters and main characters that are a part of the central or core story, which again, the story in the upcoming Skull Island anime short is actually going to feature a group of explorers of some sort who are shipwrecked, or they come shipwrecked on Skull Island, and of course, quite naturally, their main goal is to avoid or to escape, to get off the island. With our shipwrecked crew, I mean, it appears to be some human to human conflict involved here in the show, or that's going to involve some human to human conflict, as you see like some humans fighting up against each other, or humans wearing like different clothing. We may even see an ancient tribe featured again on Skull Island. I mean, we spoiler alert, but we kind of learned that they were wiped out, something to that effect, in the Godzilla vs. Kong movie that picks up after Skull Kong Island. We really don't know what happened in between there, like leading up to Godzilla vs. Kong. But hey, maybe we'll get a introductory, or we'll find out what happened in between that time, some like 40-50 years leading up to Godzilla vs. Kong, once they put Kong in that makeshift habitat. But among these shipwreck crew, again, it looks like there's going to be like rivaling factions. Maybe they're fighting over supplies or resources, or the ability to get off the island. Maybe somebody's there to find Kong, as a callback to some of the earlier movies. And then we're also going to get a wide range of different animal species. I mean, one looks like some type of large sized crocodile or crocodilian, and like a squid crab or something like that with long tentacles. I mean, this John rips apart a chopper, right? So, I mean, it's interesting to see how they survive in the conflict, and will we see any meaningful deaths on screen, like as we get to know these characters as they grow or try to survive on Skull Island, and what happens at the end of the show. But taking a look at the trailer, clearly we're going to see other monsters, right, like other prehistoric animals and creatures, insects and what have you, that are featured in Kong Skull Island. We're going to see them again here in Skull Island, right, which we don't know where this takes place in the MonsterVerse. One hint that gives us a clue that this takes place in the future is that some of the explorers, you see what looks to be futuristic, packs on their back, if you will, look like some futuristic type of trash can or something, but you see these futuristic packs on their back. So it takes place not in the same time period or time frame that Kong Skull Island was featured in, because I mean, that was a timepiece. I believe it took place like in the 40s or 50s, something like that. It was a bit older, or in the 60s, 70s, something like that. It wasn't during modern times. Like, forgive me, because I've big up the Kong reboot, if you will, here recently in a few videos and a couple podcasts. But looking back at Skull Island, we don't know how many episodes are going to drop. It looks good. Here's hoping that Netflix, so long as it picks up a decent amount of steam, right, and viewers watch, each episode all the way through, and it picks up a pretty good viewership and attraction, that, Netflix would either A, want to open the MonsterVerse up, and we get a Godzilla modern anime that's drawn in the same style as the Skull Island anime, right, the one we're talking about now. If we can get a Godzilla anime drawn and formatted and produced in the same structure, I mean, that'd be legit fire, fam. Like, I would be there for an anime MonsterVerse mini, universe, or side universe, if you will, as spin-offs from the main continuity. Hell, it might even be a little cheaper for Legendary and their partner studios to produce. But again, it's drawn well, it looks good. The narration in the trailer also sounds good. If you haven't seen it, I'll be sure to leave it down in the description box below, along with my reaction to the Godzilla x Kong teaser trailer that was also dropped about a month ago. You can give those both a watch down in the description box below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe while you're down there. I am very much interested to follow the journey of each and every one of these characters as they are shipwrecked on Skull Island and they interact with these prehistoric animals. And of course, I'm hyped and thrilled and excited to see my man Kong back, even if it is on a Netflix side, spin-off like show, anime, like we're getting here in Skull Island. Even if it is in that format, family, like I'm still hyped to see Kong again. I'm also hyped at the potential that this Netflix monsterverse could have. Again, with the content being a little easier to produce, or by easier I mean a lot less expensive, because they don't have to, pay visual artists and CGI animators and what have you, CGI artists to work on, say, larger productions like what we got in Godzilla vs. Kong. Which, have you seen that yet? Have you seen Godzilla vs. Kong? Please get off this video and go watch Godzilla vs. Kong and then come back. But with Skull Island coming out and releasing all episodes again on June 22nd on Netflix, you got plenty of time to, dig deep into the MonsterVerse cinematic movies all together. Start with Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then Godzilla vs. Kong. You have Godzilla x Kong coming out in 2024, so do be sure to stick around to catch our review of that movie and our retro reviews on those 4 aforementioned movies. But check out the teaser trailer for the Skull Island Netflix miniseries that's set to come out again June 22nd. We'll be there to review each episode or all at once. You let us know what format you may prefer or you prefer for us to review the show in, or let us know, does the show look interesting to you, or is that something you're excited about as a MonsterVerse fan? And if you never watched the MonsterVerse videos, now's the perfect time to jump right into it, fam. That's all I got for this one. It's your boy Lab. I do hope to catch y'all in the next one. So until then, watch this video right here or over there, or both videos there. Until then, be easy.